I don't know how Bill is. I don't even know where he is. He may still be in surgery. Now, goodbye. Royal, I am going to hang up now. Now, don't call again. The office can wait, and you will hear as soon as I have some news. Come in.
Hi, it's me again.
Hello. Yes. Come in.
No word yet, huh?
No?
Well, you know, he could be in recovery. Shall I check around and see if...
I've already sent one of the girls, a paraprofessional.
It's a miserable wait, I know.
Worse. This last half hour.
Looks like you haven't opened any of this.
I'm sick of flowers, and I know what all the telegrams say. The only person I want to hear from right now is Dr. Coleridge.
And Roger is going to give it the best shot he can. He saved my life a couple of years ago.
Well, I want to know he saved Bill's. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I really am very glad that you have faith in him. That girl, Alicia, she said the same thing. I'm very worried. You can understand that.
Sure I can.
I'm not sorry about the surgery.
But you do need to hear something.
Yes.
Alicia. I bet that was Alicia Nieves you spoke with. A very unusual person. Did she tell you by any chance about her brother Angel? Well, that kid has really been through it. He's a patient just down the hall. Came here with meningitis and unfortunately now has some brain damage, but I'm sorry. You really don't need to hear about someone else's recovery.
No, nor their damage of any sort.
Yeah. Listen, I could take off if you'd rather. I know you said you wanted this afternoon to yourself.
No. No, you were right. It really is better with company.
Yeah.
I guess Alicia hasn't heard anything, found anything out.
Well, she may never have made it up there. See, she's the only bilingual para on neurology, and they're always asking for her.
Well, is there anything about anybody at Riverside Hospital that you don't know?
I doubt it. Look, would you like me to go snoop around, see what I can come up with?
Please. I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Mr. Woodard's alive. He came through it. But it didn't go the way I'd hoped. I'm sorry.
Have you seen the new SoapNet.com? See what's happening right now. Check out Camera Ready, exclusive webisodes of Bradford Anderson behind the scenes through his own camera.
Join me for exclusive access to my world.
Find it all now at the new SoapNet.com, the home of celebrity and TV drama.
After 13 years, the wait is finally over.
Oh, my Lord.
What?
Who's that?
Jagger Cates is back.
There's a lot I miss about this place.
And you can only see him on Night Shift.
I think we're going to move back to Port Charles.
Welcome home.
General Hospital Night Shift, Tuesdays at 11 p.m., only on SoapNet.
Spoiled produce? Not again. Stop throwing away your money. Introducing Debbie Meyer's Green Bags, the remarkable new way to save your produce and your money.
Hi, I'm Debbie Meyer, and I no longer lose hundreds of dollars in wasted rotted fruits and vegetables. Now you can share my secret with Debbie Meyer's Everfresh Green Bags. Just look at the difference between 18 days in traditional storage and 18 days in my green bag storage. Do you want this or this? These strawberries were bought at the same time. Just look at the difference. Look at iceberg lettuce after just 8 days. Watch as these bananas age. Look at the difference. The bunch in my green bag is still fresh after 9 days.
Air is not the enemy. It's the ethylene gas that's naturally given off by produce, which causes them to spoil. Old containers and bags trap the gas inside, actually speeding up rotting. But green bags are made with a natural mineral that absorbs and removes the harmful ethylene gas. So now your produce stays fresh up to 30 days. Over 40 million green bags have already been sold. And now you can get 10 of Debbie Meyer's green bags for just $9.95.
Whether they're on your countertop or in your fridge, my green bags are the ultimate produce saver. And that saves you money. Look at this broccoli after 21 days. Peppers after 16 days. Here are baby carrots after 26 days.
You'll get 5 medium and 5 large bags for just $9.95. They're reusable up to 10 times each, and they're guaranteed to pay for themselves in just one trip to the grocery store. But wait, call now and we'll double the offer. That's right, now you'll get 10 medium and 10 large bags. That's 20 bags for only $9.95. Here's how to order.
Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-393-6519 now for Debbie Meyer's amazing green bags. No more spoiled fruits and vegetables. They'll keep your produce fresh up to 30 days. You'll get 10 medium and 10 large bags. That's over 200 uses for just $9.95. Call now.
What happened?
I repaired the fracture. That went smoothly. But during the surgery, your husband had an incident of coronary distress. He had a heart attack. And we took every possible precaution. The anesthetic was light. The anesthetist monitored the EKG every minute. I worked quickly. But apparently his heart couldn't take the strain.
What kind of attack did he have?
In medical terms, it's called a myocardial infarction. That's an occlusion, a block, caused by a blood clot in one of the coronary arteries.
His first attack was a coronary thrombosis. This isn't the same thing. It isn't as bad?
I'm afraid it's quite severe.
His heart's damaged.
A portion of the heart muscle is, yes.
Permanently.
The EKG showed T-wave changes, and that's not reversible.
What are you saying? What will the damage do to him? How will he live?
Not as you'd hoped.
Explain.
Mr. Woodard's activities will be restricted for a long time. He'll have to spend months in bed. Absolute quiet. No strain, no pressures of any kind. Another cardiac incident is a possibility, but it's a remote one if he gets the kind of care that he needs.
If he becomes a vegetable.
His brain will function normally. He'll be able to talk. Mrs. Woodard, he's alive.
He is not alive! Not by his definition or mine.
I know what this means in terms of career and your plans. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. Don't you dare be sorry for him. You just go out there and you find a way to put him back together again. You make his heart work so he can really be alive. He's got things to do. He's got a business to run, a campaign, votes. My God, he's going to run for the Senate. He can't be an invalid. This is ridiculous, don't you? He'll go crazy. He will hate this. He'd rather be dead. I'd rather have him be dead.
I know you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. I mean every single word of it. I wish he had died on your operating table and he would tell you the same thing. You think he's going to want to wake up every day knowing he's destroyed? Knowing that he's trapped in a helpless body, absolutely dependent? You will beg to die.
Ray.
He's going to beg.
In time, he'll make improvements. He'll adjust.
Oh, stop it. Don't try to talk about him. You don't know him.
I'm afraid we've talked enough for now. Mrs. Woodard, since you won't be able to see him for another hour, may I suggest...
I don't want to see him.
Maybe that's just as well. He'll be in intensive care overnight at least.
Would you get out of here, please?
Mrs. Woodard, may I suggest that you take a light sedative? I'll send a nurse in with something.
Why don't you send a nurse in with a new heart for my husband?
You'll be able to stay with her a while?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be on duty till midnight.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's just so sad, that's all. It's just the saddest thing that could ever happen to Bill.
Jack!
Hi, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Well, you did. You terrified me. And what on earth are you doing here?
Just checking in as usual.
Well, you haven't checked in months, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Come on, sit down. Can I get you some coffee?
No, I'm fine, Jill. So, how are you managing?
Oh, well enough. How about you? How are you managing?
Divorce came through.
Yes, you called me that day.
That's right. Annulment is final too, so I'm officially unmarried.
Mm-hmm.
No comment?
Mm-mm. I just think it's a shame.
I suppose you read about Frank Ryan winning the primary so big.
Yes, I was very pleased for him.
Will you quit looking at me like that?
I'm not looking, Jack. I'm just waiting.
For what?
For you to tell me what's so obviously troubling you.
There's no trouble. Not exactly. I've seen the kid a couple of times.
The kid?
Ryan, the baby.
Have you?
In the park. Her babysitter, a woman named Miriam, takes her there often, and she also takes care of Jill Coleridge's kid.
Oh, my goodness, you seem to know a great deal about it.
No. I was going through the park once when I was up in Riverside, and I recognized Ryan, so I went over and I struck up a conversation with this Miriam.
Well, how did you recognize Ryan? I thought you'd never gone near the child.
Well, I needed some information from Maeve about the hospital. I went over there, and Ryan was there, and so I saw her for a couple of minutes. Anyway, this Miriam, when you first meet her, I was impressed, but I saw her this morning, and her attitude really put me off.
Does she know that you're Ryan's father?
No. As far as she's concerned, I'm just a guy that hangs around a park.
Well, I can't see any reason why she should be particularly pleasant to you.
I don't mean her attitude toward me. I mean her attitude toward Ryan, toward babies in general. Well, she practically said that she doesn't like them. She said Ryan's spoiled, which she definitely is not. And she made some reference to slapping her or feeling like slapping her. I mean, I gotta be a little worried, right?
Oh, true, but, I don't think this lady is that sort.
Well, how do you know?
Well, because basically, Mary is a wonderful mother, and I trust her judgment implicitly. And if Miriam is the woman that, the babysitter that Mary chose, well, then Miriam must be a decent sort of woman.
Well, I already told you that Miriam is very impressive when you first meet her, but how does Mary know what Miriam does when Mary's not there? I mean, who's gonna tell her, the kid?
The kid is old enough to show her own feelings. And if she's unhappy when she sees Miriam, I am sure that Mary would notice. Oh, now look, I am perishing for a cup of tea. Can I get you some coffee?
Since when don't you care about an innocent baby?
Since when do you care about any baby, much less your own? Oh, Jack, you voluntarily gave up all rights to Ryan. I don't understand why you're so worried about the child.
Because she's still my kid. Because I don't like inhuman treatment to anybody.
Because you love her.
Oh. I can't ever explain anything to you the way I want. Look.
Okay. Okay, I suppose it's none of my business. I don't suppose it should be any of your business either.
What is it you wanted me to do?
Nothing. Call Maeve. You could tell her that be careful about, babysitters without mentioning me, of course.
Of course. No.
What's it gonna take? A couple minutes of your time?
It would be interference in the worst possible way. No. Ryan may be the nearest thing I have to a grandchild, but I am not playing a pushy grandmother. No, if Maeve needs a little warning, you give it to her.
Well, I can't do that. I'd just start everything up again. I really think that you have a little responsibility in this.
Oh, should we talk about responsibility? Would you like that?
No. Forget I mentioned it. Forget the whole thing. Take care, Joe.
Hello. May I speak to Maeve Ryan, please?
On the Sunday night movie.
My husband has brought a bum home to live with us.
And now home is where the homeless guy lives.
I ate garbage last night, Barbara, and I loved it.
Nick Nolte, Bette Midler, and Richard Dreyfuss in Down and Out in Beverly Hills tonight at 8 and 10. The Sunday night movie on SoapNet.
Heat. Heartache. Complicated. Dangerous. Love. This is wrong.
Looks like it's just you and me now.
Everybody's got their something. I got General Hospital.
When it comes to hair loss in women, the reasons why can be as varied as the women themselves. But there is one proven hair solution that has taken these women from this to this in as little as 6 weeks. It's not a wig and it's not a weave. It's their own hair, only better.
The life changer.
Exactly.
Forever. Eternally grateful to Hair Club.
At Hair Club for Women, our caring consultants meet with you one-on-one to evaluate the level and type of your hair loss and offer a customized, proven, FDA-approved hair solution that's just right for you.
They know how much they're helping people.
Call our toll-free number now or visit our website at www.hairclub.com. We'll send you this DVD plus our informative For Women Only booklet with all the information you need to look, feel, and act younger than your years. Call or visit Hair Club today for your $250 microscopic hair and scalp analysis, absolutely free. You too can go from this to this with Hair Club for Women.
We called Hair Club, and we're glad we did.
Call 1-800-909-8738. Call now.
Now you can get extra cash. Recycle your old gold that's gathering dust. Call the number on your screen for quick cash. The Gold Kit is absolutely free. Send broken and outdated items like old rings, charms, chains, and more.
I got $1,000 for my old gold jewelry. It's safe, it's fast, it's easy, and the Gold Kit is free.
We'll mail you a free personalized Gold Kit for safe shipping in our new virtually indestructible TrueTech mailer for maximum protection. Your check will follow promptly.
I called and got my free Gold Kit. I sent in my jewelry, and they sent me my check.
The Gold Kit and postage are free. Your satisfaction guaranteed. Here's how it works. Call for your free Gold Kit, then gather your old gold jewelry, send it in the free postage-paid TrueTech mailer, and get your cash fast.
I'm going on vacation with the money I got from my old gold jewelry.
Don't wait. Take your old gold jewelry and turn it into cash now. Call the number on your screen now or visit goldkit.com.
Now on pay-per-view, Ben Campbell has the most gifted mind at MIT.
You ever studied blackjack?
But to pay for school,
Are you talking about counting cards?
he'll have to learn how to count.
+9.
+5.
Dude, I lost count 20 cards ago.
Don't call me dude.
Inspired by a true story.
Welcome to Vegas.
One student
21
will change the game forever.
Think you could beat the system? You play big or you don't play at all.
21. Now on pay-per-view.
Make sure Dr. Ryan sees me before he goes off.
Yes, doctor. I think he's already signed out.
I think he hasn't. He's not off duty for another 10 minutes.
Dr. Ryan signed out 20 minutes ago.
the hell is this?
I beg your pardon, Doctor?
How could Dr. Ryan have signed this lab report 10 minutes from now if he left the hospital 20 minutes ago?
I really couldn't say. I just came on duty myself.
You really couldn't say. You know, the level of efficiency around this hospital is amazing. This isn't his signature?
Bad day, Roger?
What do you know about this?
What is it? Simpson. Well, the Simpson girl, I know she's going home tomorrow.
No, I mean about this lab report, Doctor. That's Pat Ryan's name, but that's not his handwriting.
Oh, yeah, that must have been the report he's been looking for all day. I told him I'd keep an eye out for it, but I must have been in with Mr. Tate when I got here. You know, somebody must have put it where it belongs, see? I mean, we do get organized around here sometimes, Roger.
You forged that signature.
Sorry, I'm not into forgery.
No, but you're into saving your friend's skin.
Hey, Roger, don't accuse me of anything. I tend to take it seriously.
All right, what do you know about his leaving the hospital early?
Well, he said he had to leave to go home. I offered to cover for him, except there wasn't anything to cover for except this report.
You know damn well that he's not to set 1 foot off of this floor without my permission. I mean, the board would look on it as dereliction of duty, and anybody who helped him, especially in this way, is breaking the fundamental rules of this hospital and is as guilty as he is.
Yeah, you tell me about rules and guilty.
What?
I said you, who knows so much about breaking rules and codes and perhaps even laws, is the ideal person to instruct me in the area of guilt. Moreover, if I ever need any information about arrogance and or tyranny, you'll be the first person I turn to, because you are the expert.
You're in trouble, Doctor. I'm going to report this forgery. Nurse, get Dr. Ryan back here.
Yes, Doctor.
Now!
Bold. Unique. Outrageous. Style. Everybody's got their something, and I've got all my children.
Can't believe that there's nothing that I wanna do but try to make it up to you, and it feels like tonight.
Everything can change in just one night.
Same old foundation? Goodbye. Meet the new healthy, fresher look, new Mineral Power Foundation from Maybelline, New York. Mineral Power, the secret? Our minerals are micro-refined for complete coverage that looks fresher, so beautifully bare. See the difference? So much better for skin. It lets skin breathe. Mineral Power. Discover the power. New Mineral Power Foundation. Healthy makeup. Fresher look. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
This past year has been a real journey. I've gotten to my ideal size by losing 40 pounds on Jenny Craig. When I was heavier, I could have never done all the things I'm doing now. But here I am. Where do you want to be? Stop waiting, stop wishing, and start living. Don't wait to start your journey. Call Jenny Craig today and enjoy life at your ideal size.
Call 1-800-JENNY20 today and lose 20 pounds for $20 plus the cost of food.
Have you called Jenny yet?
I should be grateful. All wives are grateful if their husbands survive. So what if he can't walk, move, talk, whatever? All those happy wives in the war movies. As long as he's alive, that's all that matters. Well, I'm not like that. I'm sorry. I feel like he's dead already.
Don't be sorry.
I just don't want this for him or for me. Bill Woodard is a doer. That's what brought me to him. That's what made me marry him. That's what keeps me going. If he's not doing anything, I don't know who he is. Oh, sure. I'll go sit by his bed. I'll tell him everything's going to be all right. But I don't know who he is. How do you hold the hand of a total stranger? Live with him? Feed him? He'll hate that. And I'll hate it. We can't face years and years.
Ray, no matter how bad off he is, I cannot imagine William Woodard as some pathetic creature. Now, his body may not work for a long time, but his mind is still functioning. What is in his head cannot be changed. And that's where he gets that particular kind of electricity he has, from an attitude which is powerful enough to move mountains, in my humble opinion.
Don't give me a pep talk, all right?
Well, it didn't start off as one. What I originally meant to say was that I do not think Bill Woodard is going to allow you to feed him.
He's going to be an absolutely vicious patient. Oh, Lord. Just think all the months ahead. All the plans, all the work, down the drain.
Do not think in terms of months. Just keep taking the next step, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. All right. Obviously, the next thing I have to do is call in specialists. We have to have more doctors, more opinions, the most advanced treatment available.
That's definitely the route to go.
Yep, once that's taken care of, then I have to deal with Mrs. Jeanette. With Bill out of the picture, she'll probably want to try to get her paper back.
No, I think she'll stick with the merger for a while, at least to give it a trial run.
You don't know Mrs. Jeanette. Besides, there may be no sense in owning her paper now at this point. With Bill out of the Senate race, a lot of things may not be necessary. I'm going to have to dismantle a statewide organization. We just got through building it.
But first, the heart specialist.
Yeah. Well, if my whole life had to change in one afternoon, you sure were a good person to have around. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I know something about sudden changes, having had a few of them myself, both politically and personally.
I just, haven't taken it all in yet, you know?
Yeah. Look, isn't there something I can do for you? Make a few phone calls, get you a bite to eat. There's a great delicatessen right around the corner.
No, thank you. Would you please just stay?
Of course.
I don't know when I've felt so lonely.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift, Tuesdays at 11 p.m. on SoapNet.
Roger, forgery is not in my bag. I did not sign that report, not for Pat Ryan or anyone else.
Oh, then who did?
How would I know?
I was called. What's up?
Plenty. You better start talking, Pat, and make it good. Now, why did you leave this floor before your shift was over?
Okay, you and Clem were in surgery. I had a difficult personal situation.
We have been through that before, and you've been told in no uncertain terms that your domestic problem is not to interfere with your work.
It didn't interfere. I'd finished everything that I needed to do. Buck was here to cover for me.
Cover up, you mean?
I don't get it.
Well, your friend here is extremely loyal, to the point that he forged your signature on one of your patient's charts. I think
Roger,
it was only one.
I did not sign that chart.
You know, as I recall, you covered up for Pat one other time, and you would have denied that too if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
I never denied that. That was a different situation anyway.
Was it? Pat's wife was having difficulty. He was home taking care of her, and you were here covering up.
In all fairness, Roger...
Dr. Coleridge.
In all fairness, it is different. Delia saw Al Pagano this afternoon, and he's worried. She's showing all the symptoms of a real nervous collapse. To avoid that, he says that she needs my help.
Well, I'm genuinely sorry to hear about that. But suppose a patient on this floor needed your help while you were ministering to Delia.
No one did. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I made sure. I left one thing undone. A simple lab report notation. And that was strictly routine.
It is not routine procedure for staff doctors to forge each other's signatures. It is also not routine for one doctor to police another. But that was the medical board's ruling, and that's what I'm going to carry out. Now, I don't know which one of you is going to be in more trouble. You for neglecting your work, or you for trying to cover up.
Now, look, we can solve this. Let's just check and see who was on duty then. Let's look at the chart here. Okay, Joan Wright. She must have been here when the report came up. She'll tell you I didn't touch it. Let's call her.
She won't be home yet. She lives up in Westchester. Roger, can't this wait until you have all the facts?
No. No, it can't. I was entirely too lenient with you the first time. I'm going to report this to Seneca immediately. And I'm going to request that he makes a report out to the medical board.
Why was I dumb enough to think that he'd understand?
You tell me. Anyway, he's got a lot more bug in him than that by a long shot. His prize patient just turned for the worse.
Woodard? What happened? He didn't flub the surgery, did he?
No, the surgery was a success, but the patient's gone bad. He had a massive heart attack on the table. I think Roger's taken it personally.
So that's his problem.
Yeah, and you just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, let's hope the board sees it that way.
New SoapNet.com. See what's happening right now. Get all the info on the new season of General Hospital Night Shift. Catch up with the returning stars and get to know the new faces. Plus, you can learn more about the newest interns, Kyle and Claire.
See our exclusive webisodes of life as an intern
outside the hospital.
Find it all now at the new SoapNet.com. On the Sunday Night Movie, why would this woman have sex with this man when she's got Brad Pitt at home? Because her best friend asked her to.
I did you a favor. It was your idea. You told me to sleep with him. Once, not 8 times.
Elizabeth McGovern, Bill Pullman, and did we mention Brad Pitt? The Favor next Sunday at 10. The Sunday Night Movie on SoapNet.
Everyone has something to hide, and Ordinary Cosmetics can't cover every skin flaw. Get ready for the miracle camouflage makeup that covers it all, serious or small. Introducing Smart Cover.
Hello, I'm Florrie Roberts, the cover lady. And you can watch my age spots disappear in seconds with Smart Cover. Just look at the difference. And it's waterproof, smudge resistance, while you can even swim in it.
Tattoos or scars vanish in seconds, and it conceals without caking. Even the NFL Buffalo Bills cheerleaders use Smart Cover for tattoos. You can cover acne blemishes, bruises, sunspots, age spots, freckles, blotches, redness, rosacea, any imperfection at all. Smart Cover lasts until you take it off.
When I apply Smart Cover to my birthmark, it's so easy and so natural looking, no one knows it's there. This is the best concealer I've ever used. Smart Cover has really changed my life.
Everyone needs this. It works like magic for dark under eye circles.
Now look at my leg. But I apply Smart Cover, and in 10 seconds, it looks like I put on a pair of pantyhose. My legs look 20 years younger. Believe me, no other concealer does this, and anyone can apply it.
You could pay $30 for just one tube of concealer. Now you get 3 tubes of Smart Cover concealing cream to custom match your skin tone. It's a $45 value for just $19.95. Plus, as a special bonus, you get the Smart Cover stick for quick spot touch-ups. Today, as a free gift, you get the Vitamin Beauty Stick, perfect for crow's feet and fine lines. You get it all, a $74 value for an introductory price of only $19.95.
If it doesn't do everything I say, send it back. But keep the vitamin stick, just for trying Smart Cover.
Which would you rather have, this or this? Order Smart Cover now. Ask about discounts on the new Smart Tan Essentials. Give your face, legs, and body an instant suntan without the aging effects of the sun. Not a self-tanner, it's easily removable, and you'll stay bronzed and beautiful for hours. Call now.
I wonder how the dad's doing.
All I can say is you better be prepared to carry him in.
True enough. The last time he went to one of those dances, he was limping for a whole week.
Somebody hurt? Who's limping?
Da will be when they get back. He and Mother went uptown for their monthly Irish night.
Oh, good for them. Everybody's entitled to a little nightlife now and then. How about yourself? Can I interest you in some Chinese food? Maybe a movie? There's one rated PG down the block.
Oh, gee, thanks, but another time. I have to help mind the store.
A dutiful daughter.
Always. But if you're inclined to stick around, I wouldn't object to company.
Well, since I can't lure you away, I better go home and mind my own shop. I have a lot of reading to catch up on, papers to fiddle with, expense account of the like.
Boring.
It is. However, my cupboard is completely bare. I better grab a sandwich first. Kevin, would you make me up one of
Corned beef on a roll, side of potato salad.
I don't know whether to be flattered or depressed.
It's one of the few ways in which you are predictable.
All right.
What are you doing?
Another ancient charm, my dear. Break an Irish pretzel into 3 equal pieces.
What makes it Irish?
Well, it comes from rice. Have the maiden grasping the pretzels circle around 3 times.
2.
And throw them over her right shoulder. Go on.
You're crazy.
And they will arrange themselves into the first initial of her true love's name. Possibly. Well, what's it say?
It says there are 3 million pretzel crumbs behind the bar.
Well, I guess they haven't perfected that one yet.
You're ridiculous. Hi.
Hi.
Just in time to see your favorite PR officer become a barman.
What?
Oh, yes, I would. Where I was brought up, we were each responsible for our own mess.
Well, now, I wouldn't want to make an issue out of this, but it was she who threw the pretzels.
What is going on here?
Oh, Mary, I just remembered I have to make a phone call.
You can do both.
This girl's a veritable tyrant.
And here's dinner all ready for you.
Oh, you would have me eat his sandwich.
He deserves it.
Oh, she's a hard woman. What'll it be, Doctor?
Well, one of those should be fine. Only you better make it to go. I'm planning to curl up with it and this medical book in the staff lounge. Make it mustard and a side of potato salad.
Great minds think alike.
I can't see a broom.
Oh, Kevin, would you help the young man, please? You were saying?
Was I? Nobody answered my question. What's going on? Come on. Anything interesting?
Yes, Roger.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Seneca, but this is very important.
Well, I hope so. People have been trailing in here all day on important matters. That's why I'm still here.
This will be brief. It's all in writing here. It's a formal report that I'd like to have you send to Marshal Westheimer and the medical board. It's on Pat Ryan.
Pat? What happened?
He left the floor 20 minutes early this afternoon.
Ah, I see. Did you establish why?
Why? Seneca, why he left is irrelevant. That he was scheduled to be on the floor until 5 o'clock and left early, that's the issue here. And that would have been bad enough under normal circumstances, but with a letter of reprimand in his file, it's damn right suicidal.
Roger, I'm as aware of Pat's problems as you are. He knows his job's on the line and his future.
Well, so's mine.
You see, I don't buy that Pat would leave unless there were pressing reasons. I'd like to know what they were.
Reason. Singular. His wife.
What about her?
She's crazy or she's getting there. But that's beside the point, too. Pat has been warned that no matter if she acts like a basket case, that's not to interfere with his duties here.
I'll agree with that. But do we know that it did?
That's not the issue either. In this case, it wasn't critical to patient care, but Pat thinks he can just walk off the floor anytime it suits him.
Roger, if Pat Ryan deserves a dressing down, then it's up to you to give it to him. Now, the board put you in charge of his work. I don't think that turning around telling tales on him is what they had in mind.
Well, then we don't agree. Look, I didn't ask to be Pat Ryan's watchdog, but if my job depends on that, that's exactly what I'm going to be. Now, I don't like his attitude, and I'm not going to be responsible for it, and I want the board to know that. Furthermore, Bucky Carter seems to have covered up for him.
What did Bucky have to do with it?
Someone signed a patient's chart 20 minutes after Pat left. Now, my money is on Bucky because he's his best friend, he was there, and he's done it before.
You're just guessing about that. You're not really sure.
No, but I will, as soon as there's a formal investigation. Seneca, now don't think that I'm going to be a sacrificial goat for your nephew. Now, I want this memo hand-carried to Marshall's office immediately.
I'm sure he's left for the day.
No. No, I was up there 10 minutes ago. He's working hard, just like we are.
Still, I'm not inclined to rush this through, Roger. Here, let me take this home. I'll look at it quietly there.
Seneca, I've been trying to take this through the proper channels by bringing it to you. Now, if you refuse to send that up to Marshall, I can very easily take it myself.
All right, Roger. All right. I'll have somebody take it up. But I just may have a few comments of my own to add.
As you will. But if you choose to defend a doctor who's neglected his duty, or another one who's tried to cover up for him, I'm sure the board would love to hear about it.
I said I'd send it up, Roger.
Immediately?
Immediately. Nancy. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, but I have one more errand for you to do tonight. Yeah, I know it's late, but
If what Spinelli says doesn't compute, plug it into SoapNet's Spinelliator. The Goddess. That's Sam, the beauty, also known as Fair Samantha. The Godfather is Sonny, the Pacino-esque mob lord of Port Charles. The Valkyrie is Carly, the Godfather's fiery ex-wife. Crack Spinelli's codes by watching GH weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Truth. Willpower. Rage. Strength. I love you. It's true. You're not welcome, so leave. Everybody's got their something, and I've got one life to live.
SoapNet.com is the place for night shift webisodes.
Want to know what an intern's life is like outside of the hospital?
I'm the best sex that she's never had.
Okay, let's go.
Follow roomies Claire and Kyle home when the night shift ends.
You come?
See our exclusive webisodes
Only at SoapNet.com.
Now you can get extra cash. Recycle your old gold that's gathering dust. Call the number on your screen for quick cash. The Gold Kit is absolutely free. Send broken and outdated items like old rings, charms, chains, and more.
I got $1,000 for my old gold jewelry. It's safe, it's fast, it's easy, and the Gold Kit is free.
We'll mail you a free personalized Gold Kit for safe shipping in our new virtually indestructible TruTech mailer for maximum protection. Your check will follow promptly.
I called and got my free Gold Kit. I sent in my jewelry, and they sent me my check.
The Gold Kit and postage are free. Your satisfaction guaranteed. Here's how it works. Call for your free Gold Kit, then gather your old gold jewelry, send it in the free postage-paid TruTech mailer, and get your cash fast.
I'm going on vacation with the money I got from my old gold jewelry.
Don't wait. Take your old gold jewelry and turn it into cash now. Call the number on your screen now or visit goldkit.com.
Do you put off trimming your pet's nails because of the fear of hurting your pet? Now there's a cure, Pedicure. Pedicure has improved the lives of pets and pet parents worldwide, and here's why. Cuts with a clipper cause injury and crush the nail. Pedicure gently files away thin and precise layers of nail. Filing is the key to what makes giving a pedicure so controllable and safe. This is what makes gauging the quick so easy. In just seconds, those sharp edges are gone. That's why pet parents are feeling just as good. Pedicure saves you both time and money. Plus, no more painful scratches, and the hardwood floors and furniture stay looking new.
We think this will be a great addition to our practice.
Don't use anything except this, because this will guarantee that you're not going to hurt your pet. And that's what it's all about.
Completely eliminate the fear of hurting your pet while providing your pet the secret that the groomers are raving about. Not available in stores. Call 1-800-539-9980. That's 1-800-539-9980.
The DirecTV Rewards Visa Card delivers more DirecTV for less. Turn your everyday purchases into discounts on our exclusive sports packages, your favorite premium movie channels, or state-of-the-art HD DVRs. Apply today and you'll get $5 off your monthly DirecTV bill for a full year. There's simply no limit to the DirecTV Rewards Visa Card. Call now and let the savings begin.
So tell me about Tom. I mean, if you feel like it. Why not? Tom is a very interesting person. A good friend. And my father adores him. Not that that matters. Yeah, well, that's fine, but there's no new information there. What's the real scoop? I'm sorry, am I prying?
No, no, no. At least no more than a good friend should. I'm just not sure how to answer. It's kind of tied up in how things might have been.
How do you mean?
Well, it's all too soon after Jack and everything.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that.
You sound like Ma, and I know you're right. It's hard to see Tom straight and gauge our relationship.
Do you have to?
No, I guess not, but it's more complicated. I mean, things were unsettled for so long with Jack that for a change it might be nice to have things spelled out. Only it's just too soon.
But, I suspect if I'd met Tom before Jack, you'd be in love with him by now. Tom, I mean.
Could be. How can I tell? I may be a divorced and officially annulled person, but Jack's still a fact of my life. And so is our daughter. Still, Tom Desmond is an extraordinary man, and I do like being with him.
Does it have to go any further than that?
I'm afraid it's already more. Oh, no, no.
Oh.
Not that serious. But there's a strong attraction.
Well, that's human. So they tell me in the books, anyway.
I mean, it's not that simple either.
Nothing ever is it?
It's a strong attraction, like I said. and a nice way of sharing things together. He really is fun. And there's trust, mutual trust. That's a new experience.
There's nothing wrong with that, only...
This is your sandwich. Compliments of the house. And
Oh,
enjoy it.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Only what?
Only take it easy, huh?
Good, solid, faith-forward advice. Ah, here he is now.
Oh.
Have you met our resident Cinderella?
Hello.
Done like a pro. See you later.
Okay. How about lunch one day this week?
Sure. Thursday?
Great.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's so fine. I wish something really nice could happen for her.
Well, she does look like she can take care of herself.
Yes, that's exactly her problem. If she were a little less honest and a little more manipulative...
She wouldn't be your friend.
True. But if my dear good brother had had his head on straight...
Now, that sounds like a fascinating story, and I want you to tell me about it sometime. But right now, I have something else on my mind.
Oh? Such as?
An invitation. Now, I know you said you have to be here tonight, but later on.
Later? That's midnight or after.
But you can take a nap. Now, don't look so shocked. It's perfectly proper. But I have to get back to the friend who's making the arrangements.
Arrangements? Tom, what in the world did you...
If you can bring yourself to listen, I'll tell you all about it.
Next, it's The Young and the Restless. In Genoa City, powerful people will stop at nothing to get what they want. Y&R is next on SoapNet. At SoapNet, everything's better in bed.
If I could, I'd stay like this all day.
With back-to-back episodes of One Tree Hill and Beverly Hills 90210. In bed, 7 to 12 every Saturday and Sunday morning on SoapNet.
Mysterious. Flirtatious. Sassy. Willful. Sexy.
Better off than the guys that you date. I'm coming after you.
Everybody's got their something. I've got my General Hospital.
Guys, you had to know this was coming.
Actually, we feel blindsided. We just weren't expecting you to block us.
Well, after last week's episode, what am I going to do? There are children in this house, Marcelo. You're telling me you're all going to go straight and start acting like kittens? Stop shivving each other in the prison yard?
Shanking.
What?
It's a verb. To shank.
Look, I'm not asking you to change your ways. I'm just blocking you so the kids can't see. Now, who wants lemonade?
Dancing is back. So many stars, so much excitement, so much heat. You'll be floored. ABC's Dancing with the Stars, a live 3-night premiere event, begins Monday, September 22nd on ABC.
Do you put off trimming your pet's nails because of the fear of hurting your pet? Now there's a cure, Pedicure. Pedicure has improved the lives of pets and pet parents worldwide, and here's why. Cuts with a clipper cause injury and crush the nail. Pedicure gently files away thin and precise layers of nail. Filing is the key to what makes giving a pedicure so controllable and safe. This is what makes gauging the quick so easy. In just seconds, those sharp edges are gone. That's why pet parents are feeling just as good. Pedicure saves you both time and money. Plus, no more painful scratches, and the hardwood floors and furniture stay looking new.
We think this will be a great addition to our practice.
Don't use anything except this, because this will guarantee that you're not going to hurt your pet. And that's what it's all about.
Completely eliminate the fear of hurting your pet while providing your pet the secret that the groomers are raving about. Not available in stores. Call 1-800-624-4983. That's 1-800-624-4983.
What I have in mind is an exotic excursion.
After midnight.
Long after. A lot of fascinating things happen while the city sleeps.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, all the things we take for granted. When the markets open in the morning, we expect the shelves to be stocked with fresh vegetables, fresh meat in the coolers. How do they get there?
They're delivered, Tom, by truckers.
Who work all night, loading, driving, unloading.
You're gonna take me for a ride in a truck?
Not quite. I have a friend.
Oh, no. No, you don't. No friends in New York, that's what you said.
Be quiet, be quiet. I have an acquaintance then who's a wholesaler in flowers. Constantine Donakis. Now, flowers get to their destination the same as other goods by truck. From points south, from California. Some even come from the airport, the ones that come from really faraway places. Mary, hundreds and thousands of flowers are delivered every single night to the wholesale flower district.
Which is where?
Not far from the garment district. And there, in the wee hours of the morning, hundreds of shop owners come to look them over, haggle about prices, and purchase their wares for the day. There are flowers all over the place, push carts moving about like mad, and an amazing amount of business gets done. It smells so beautiful. Do you like the idea?
Oh, as far as you've gone.
All right. Here's the plan. As soon as you close up here, I'll pick you up, and we'll go downtown and see it all happen. Are you game?
To roaming around the city after midnight?
Well, why not? Your mother and Dad will be here to look after Ryan. And as soon as we've seen all there is to see, we can have a feast somewhere. Please. It's something I've always wanted to share. It's someone special.
It sounds lovely. Of course, why not?
That's the spirit, so sit tight. I'll call my friend, Constantine, and he'll set us up for us. Goodbye, Kevin.
Right, Nice lad, that, Tom. Glad you've taken a liking to him.
You too? I can't get used to it. I mean, nobody much approved of my relationship with Jack. Everybody's in favor of Tom. Funny how things work out, though. Now, I thought Tom and Faith would make a good pair. You never know, do you?
All right, here it is. You can see for yourself. Now, does that look like Pat's signature?
Roger, I have no idea whose signature that is, but I'll tell you this. You are blowing this thing totally out of proportion.
How can you say that? He was supposed to be off duty at 5 o'clock, and he signed out 20 minutes early.
Roger, this lab report was strictly routine. Any
What's this all
moron
about?
could have handled that. And the fact
Pat
is that
went
the
home
board
early,
should
was
not have been
wrecked.
troubled with
And your
the matter
brother
of
is
mine.
convinced
And you
that
know
I
it.
signed a report to cover for him.
The report on the Simpson girl?
Yeah,
I signed it.
you did.
Yes. Pat wasn't here. It was routine. I thought.
Oh, good grief.
Seneca, that memo, can it be recalled? We've got to get... I'm afraid it's too late, Pat. Marshall will have read it already. I had it hand-carried upstairs at Dr. Coleridge's insistence.
Well, nice going, Roger. I mean, how does it feel to report your own sister to the medical board?
Antonio Sabato Jr. is back as Jagger Cates, and the only place to see him is on the new season of Night Shift. General Hospital Night Shift, Tuesdays at 11 p.m. on SoapNet.